Coming up on the Angus Report, the Angus bull business, demand for registered Angus genetics.
An important story from Angus ranchers affected by the spring's widespread fires that destroyed more than 400,000 acres in Kansas and parts of Oklahoma.
We discuss BRD prevention as well as sustainability.
The role of ranching in feeding a growing world and a fundamental element that binds the world's greatest civilizations, agriculture.
This is the Angus Report. Hello and welcome to the Angus Report. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Registered Angus genetics continue to enjoy a healthy market share. Figures from the American Angus Association through February show female sale averages are up 25% year to date at $5,300. The number of bulls sold at sales reported to the organization is up 39%, with an average nationwide price of more than $6,300, down slightly from a year ago. The bull business, particularly the Angus bull business, continues demand growth with commercial buyers targeting quality beef.
The commercial cattle industry 12 months ago was the greatest prices in the history of the beef business. Fast forward to today, in general, these are the second highest prices in history. And so when I look at the bull business, if you have used all the tools available with the genomics, like the I-50K that American Angus provides, to enhance that accuracy, there's more females out there to breed. And so I look at that as opportunity. And when you look at the opportunity to have more females to breed and to have more cattle, we look at the beef industry, it's always supply and demand, okay? And so we want to be a demand-driven business. Demand for bulls is no different than we want demand for beef to be. And so as the cattle inventory rises and actually makes it more affordable on a basis of that we have more beef available, when you look at hitting those targets of value, which is the prime and the certified Angus beef, nobody does that better than American Angus breeders that have used the tools to create the cattle that will hit those targets often, repeatably, and well.
Analysts at the University of Missouri Food and Agricultural Policy Institute have released market outcome projections for 2017 through 2025. Projections for the beef industry are mixed. The Institute projects 2016 net returns per cow at more than $211 per head, declining to about $85 in 2017 and to more than just $9 in 2018. However, the projections show annual returns growing from $10.45 in 2021 to $98.32 in 2025. Fed steer prices for all grades are projected to decline from an average of about $133 per hundredweight this year to a period low of almost $118 per hundredweight in 2018. From there, prices are projected to increase to nearly $136 in 2025. Feeder steers are projected to average $194.34 per hundredweight this year. Prices are projected to decline to a period low of $155.12 in 2019, increasing to $189 by 2025.
Bovine respiratory disease, or BRD, ranks among the beef industry's most costly challenges. It's estimated that more than $1 billion is spent each year to combat BRD health issues. And according to John Davidson, a veterinarian with Boehringer Ingelheim, early prevention is key. He explains steps producers can take to prevent BRD in their calves.
We can do a better job of matching the animal's health system and the herd health protocol to the threats that are coming. Then through a stepwise process, we're reducing the number of pulls and treats and ultimately retreats down the line, having a positive effect on BRD morbidity, mortality at the finishing phase. And at the end of the day, something that we can all be proud of as an industry is we're reducing the dependence on antibiotic use in food animals. A few dollars spent early in that calf's life translates into not just a better consumer experience with the relationship that we know that health has on carcass quality, but there's also the feeling that contribution, that health input, improves the life of that calf.
The Beef Improvement Federation announces its program for the BIF Annual Meeting and Research Symposium, slated for June 14th through 17th in Manhattan, Kansas. The annual event draws leading seed stock and commercial producers, academics, and allied industry partners, and features plenty of educational and networking opportunities during the 2.5 days of conference as well as a tour. To register, visit beefimprovement.org. More information and coverage of the event will be available through Angus.media. We go now to Jenna McCrull for all the news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Quality-focused cattle producers are invited to save the date for the 2016 Angus Convention, November 5th through the 7th in Indianapolis, Indiana. The American Angus Association's 3-day event offers industry-leading education, keynote speakers, and entertainment. Visit angusconvention.com for all the details and information you'll need to plan a trip to Indianapolis this November. And the American Angus Association recently headed to the Pacific Northwest and hosted a cattlemen's boot camp in conjunction with Washington State University. Seed stock and commercial cattle producers gathered in Kennewick, Washington for a day and a half of educational speakers and hands-on activities to help improve their herd operations. Visit angus.org to learn more about cattlemen's boot camp events hosted by the association. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When we return, why sustainability is more than marketing.
Then Jenna takes us to Southwest Kansas to see how ranchers are recuperating and helping others affected by the state's historic wildfire.
Visit Angus.media to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health, the makers of Safeguard Cattle Dewormer. Healthy cattle perform better. Add Safeguard, add pounds. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Have you discovered self-deworming cattle products? All the benefits of an effective deworming without all the labor, handling, and stress. Discover Safeguard self-deworming cattle products, ask your local animal health provider, or visit safeguardcattle.com for more information.
Standing Heat is the industry's most effective and accurate estrus detection patch and available in 4 bright colors. Its sticking power is amazing, and our unique rub-off 3-layer surface shows you when your females are in heat better. We're the true favorite of cattlemen who demand their patches to stay put and provide accurate results. Find customer testimonials and order information at standingheat.com. Free shipping on 100 patch orders.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
We've been using Cattle Active for about 2 years now. When the first time we run the cattle through the chutes, they get 10 cc's. They'll get another 10 cc's on the second round of shots too. Treat them tanks, and it seems like there's a lot less calves standing in the back of the pen. They're going to feed faster. They're drinking more water, consuming more water. I think it's cut down on our labor and our workforce. I'm Logan Daniels, and we use Cattle Active.
Did you know that your checkoff works to safeguard beef's image and reputation? There's lots of noise on the internet, but did you know the checkoff uses the website factsaboutbeef.com to tackle myths? Did you know factsaboutbeef.com also shares stories about beef production? While you're focused on managing your beef business, your checkoff is busy protecting the image of your industry and your end product. Get to know your checkoff at mybeefcheckoff.com.
We are in the Black Angus bull business. We merchandise 3,750 Angus bulls on an annual basis. We wouldn't be in the bull business at this magnitude without silencer equipment. Again, it'd be foolish for us to even attempt to sell this many bulls. And it's a necessity. It's game-changing is what it is. It's game-changing for our industry. If we didn't have the silencer system in our barn, we would not raise 3,750 bulls.
Deads, treatment costs, and poor performance. The combined effects of scours can add up to thousands of dollars per year. Protect your bottom line against these critical losses with Scour Boss. It's the only Scour's vaccine with the flexibility to administer at PregCheck with broad-spectrum protection you won't find anywhere else. Contact your Elanco sales representative or visit scourboss.com to learn more about Scour's protection that delivers what others can't.